the warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Brazil against Germany. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
A moment for pride and reflection as players and supporters stand for the national anthems. Strains of the national anthem of Brazil. A quick look at the lineups. We're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Schweinsteiger, the Mr. Cool of German football, massively experienced now, and his ball retention and pass completion is world class. However hectic this might get, it won't bother him in the slightest.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Germany emerge unscathed. They were right up against it. Müller. On the right now. What's on? So what now? Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again. Steered out wide. Müller crosses it in low.
Oh, the ball in had such good pace on it. I think the cross was an absolute peach. But you have to say that it was made even easy.
Big moment! Massive goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Brazil didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Aimed long and direct. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Brazil are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
The only consolation at this stage is that they've got a lot of time on their side. You try to find a positive for any eventuality, and while an early concession is unwanted, they can recover this.
like a good ball through. Toni Kroos. And it's Müller. Brazil are already behind here in what has the makings of a memorable game.
And that was just fractionally offside.
Brazil get it back again. Toni Kroos. Royce. Now it's Götze. Schweinsteiger. Spoon forward. Now here's the through ball. Müller. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Can he find a finish now? And Coutinho! Really well taken goal. Brazil are back in business. Philippe Coutinho with a predatory goal.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, in a tight game like this, there was always going to be little to separate them, but he really made that count.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Müller. It's Götze. Mesut Ozil. Müller. Jerome Boateng. Toni Kroos. Royce. Danilo tries to get it forward quickly. Well played, he saw that coming. Müller. Felipe knocks it towards the front. Neymar gets it back. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Willian, out to the left it goes. Nicely measured pass. Managed to get it away. Oh, good interception. Mesut Ozil. Royce. Schweinsteiger. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Fernandinho. Willian. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. It was a bit over-ambitious, but I like his thinking.
Throws it out to the wing. Dashing forward at pace. It's on a plate. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Mats Hummels. Fence has got rid of that. Fernandinho tries a through ball. How about it! And he's done it!
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Brazil go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive Brazilians to equal that attacking flair.
Fernandinho with the ball through. Schweinsteiger. Mario Götze. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Felipe. We hit half-time. Brazil head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. That's the start of the second half. And it's Ozil. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now it's Müller.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Towards the front line. Philippe Coutinho pumps it upfield. Face to face with the keeper. Away from immediate danger. It'll be a corner. Ditch defending, but that'll do. Has it out wide now. Ball swung in. And the ball is out of play. Germany can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile. It's a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. That's Ozil. Royce. Toni Kroos. Now it's Royce. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Passes it through. Now it's Neymar. Now the pass. Oh, he's found him in space. Can he finish? Now to play for a goal kick. Mario Götze. Schweinsteiger. Brazil need to make a change here. It's going to be another throw. Looks to slip it through. That's offside. Yes, it is. a loose ball. Ball's loose, and he's after it. Now it's Ozil. Fernandinho. Willian brings the ball forward. Muller. Jerome Boateng. Schweinsteiger. Now it's Götze. Chip through. And he's made certain that won't get through. He's going to make this theirs. Germany looked all at sea and terribly vulnerable, but they've got away with it. Royce. Mesut Ozil. Royce. Royce passes it through. He's picked him out. He's off on a marauding run. Toni Kroos gets it back. Mats Hummels. Royce. Toni Kroos. Now the pass. Here it comes. Royce turns and goes back. Now it's Muller. Now it's Götze. Looks like a good ball through. Fernandinho. João Miranda. Down by a lack of accuracy. Mesut Ozil tries a long pass towards the front. It's Ozil! It's bounced out! Caught offside that time. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Philippe Coutinho. Needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Outside's a bit too casual in possession. Just 5 minutes left. Brazil just have to run down the clock. It's Götze. Mario Götze with the ball through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Schweinsteiger! Decent enough try.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Muller.
This lane on, they need to be pushing forward if they're going to get a result.
Germany don't have many options and time is running out. David Luiz positions himself well and cuts it out. Demanding a quick ball here. Toni Kroos. Now it's Muller. Mesut Ozil. Plays it backwards, and they'll try again. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And that will be the final act. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, this was a pretty good win. You know, they showed good resolve for me. They were strong throughout. They stuck together. They showed good spirit too. So all in all, I think it's a win that's well merited.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.